Applause again for them. I mean, in my opinion, they did a incredible job. Thank you so much. Okay, I would like to ask you my personal question, and that would be, what is the most awesome moment you had with Sea Shepherd?
The most awesome moment I had with Sea Shepherd, I think, was getting ran by Nisha Maru and Sam Simon during Operation Zero Tolerance. But there's been a lot of them, but I think that was probably the most memorable.
Ich habe gefragt, was so der beste, der beeindruckendste Moment war, den die Captains so erlebt haben. Adams Antwort darauf war die Aktion mit der Bob Barker, das Auftanken der Nishimaru zu verhindern, und ja, dieser Moment damit quasi mit dieser Aktion und auch dem Rammen der Nishimaru zu verhindern, dass ja, die Wale getötet werden. Genau. What was your most awesome moment?
I think I had several really great moments with Sea Shepherd, but the one moment I really remember is the first time I went to Antarctica, which was Operation Relentless last year, as a first mate. Adam was my captain. We went down to Benali Islands. These are islands that are pretty far down near the Antarctica, near the North Sea. The islands are normally enclosed in ice. You can't actually get there, but in the middle of the summer it opens up. We had to meet up with the Bob Barker to give them fuel, and when we did that, we were surrounded by whales and dolphins and sea lions. I think everything at the moment that both ships were together, they were there. There were no Japanese whalers in sight. The whales were safe, they were free, and it was probably one of my best moments to remember. It's one of those moments that you think, this is why we do it. This is why the animals can swim around free, and there's no whaler in sight. It was just one of those awesome days that everything was around us and they kind of knew they were safe around us.
Yeah, I think I just can't repeat that in one. It was just so well said. Yeah, but I still will try to repeat that. Also Sie haben gesagt, dass Ihr beeindruckendster Moment war, als Sie waren bei einer Inselgruppe in der Nähe der Rossi in der Antarktis und haben sich dort mit der Bob Barker getroffen, um ihnen ja, Sprit zu liefern. Und in diesem Moment waren sie ja, umrundet von Walen, von Delfinen, von Seelöwen. Und diese Tiere frei im Wasser schwimmen zu sehen und zu sehen, dass diese Vielfalt vorhanden ist, das ist ein Moment, der einem zeigt, wofür man kämpft und warum man dort ist, um diese Tiere zu schützen. Und es ist eine ganz, ganz starke Verbindung, vor allem, weil man einfach diesen Tieren merkt, dass sie stresslos sind um unsere Schiffe. Und ja, das kann man von den japanischen Schiffen halt nicht sagen. Und das ist ein Moment, der, glaube ich, einfach sehr, sehr beeindruckend ist. Genau. David.
I haven't been so long with Sea Shepherd, but it's been really amazing to experience all the support from Sea Shepherd Germany. It's unbelievable what people are ready to do for Sea Shepherd here in Germany. That's been great. That's been an amazing experience for me to be getting the boats on shape, and I just would like to thank everyone very much. Thank you very much.
Ich frage mich gerade, soll ich die Übersetzung machen? Falls ja, hebt mal eben die Hand, wer sich das wünscht, weil ihr scheint so, als wenn ihr alle sehr gut Englisch könnt. Okay, ja, dann spare ich mir das so. Okay, then we can go. I just asked if I have to do the translation because it seems like everybody understands what you say, so I just skipped that. Okay, do you have any questions to the captains that you would like to ask? Yes? What was the dish this afternoon? What did you eat this afternoon?
We had vegan Chinese food today for dinner time.
Okay, yeah. Ja. Das kann ich direkt beantworten, doch ist er. Allerdings ist Peter im Moment noch in Norwegen, deswegen heute nicht hier. Yeah. Okay, it's kind of the opposite question to my one. It is, what was the most critical moment? What was the moment you might doubted your work or something?
The hardest moment I remember was almost getting stuck in the ice with the Sam Simon, also on Operation Relentless. We spent about 30 hours going through packed ice, and it was on the 100th anniversary of Ernest Shackleton getting stuck in the ice. 2 other ships got stuck in the ice that day, and it was pretty stressful. It was my first time really being captain in real ice situations like that, and I think I've never been so happy to see open water in my life.
I think, honestly, the most critical moment was what Adam just said. It was my first, it was my first campaign down in Antarctica, and when you see a captain stress, I was only first mate, first time ever in the ice, then I stressed. But besides that, I think my first critical moment was parking the ship as a captain, which I did without doing any damage, but in my heart that was the most difficult part.
Well, I haven't yet experienced any stressful situations with Sea Shepherd. maybe docking it without any thrusters and engines, but I haven't had any experience on campaign yet, so I'm really looking forward to it.
I think the thing I want to add, if you talk about something critical, I think when you're becoming a captain of a Sea Shepherd ship, or any kind of ship, it doesn't really matter, you're going to take people out to somewhere that you actually have never been before. It doesn't matter if you're on the Bulk or on the Sam where you have 30 people, or you're on the Bordeaux where you only have 10 people. The thing is that you have to keep those people safe, and in the same time you have to save the animals, because that's why we do it. So every campaign is critical, because you have 30 or 10 people on the ship, and the most important thing is that you bring those people back alive, and in the meantime you have to save all the animals what you do it for. So every campaign is critical. So it's very hard to actually describe whatever is critical, but every campaign is critical. Every crew member knows as soon as they join the ship, you know, they sign that they could lose their life. You never know what happens. You have the Japanese whaling fleet, they ram. They don't really care what they're doing, as long as they get a quota. So for a captain, every day you wake up in the morning, it doesn't matter if it's Antarctica or the Faroes or the Mediterranean or wherever you are, every day is critical, because you never know what's going to happen. So every day is a very important day. Some days are more exciting than others, but the most important thing is that we can get our crew back alive, and that's a critical point.
Yeah, so that's a very good word for the end, so thank you very, very much. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask them here, or yeah, you have one more question.
Ja.
Okay, we're over.
Letztes Jahr hat ja die dänische Marine eingegriffen. Seid ihr darauf vorbereitet? Und wenn ja, wie?
The question is, last year in the Faroe Islands, the military from Denmark came. So how would you react on that if this happens this year again, especially with a bigger ship vessels?
Well, yeah, the Danish military, I'm sure, will be there again this year. Last year they were there. when we go to the Faroes, we meet with the police there, and they lay down the rules of engagement, basically. And we do our best to stay within the law while we still protect the whales. The Danish military and the Danish police were actually quite helpful compared to maybe the general population there. But it's always the same thing wherever we go. You know, there's people that don't want us to do what we do. And we just have to do our best with what we can do and try and stay within the rules as best we can while we're still saving the whales.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, then thank you very, very much. Thank you for your work. It's very awesome. Thank you. Ich habe ehrlich gesagt wieder keine Ahnung, wie es weitergeht. Ob jetzt, ach, die Trommler machen weiter. Sehr gut.